It's pretty good. Hey guys, welcome back for another adventure. Just got to camp, leveled out the trailer, and I've got 3 nights here and 4 days. So I'm real excited about that. I'm meeting Grayson and his church family here. So it'll be a great time. Yeah, I got to get this camp set up and have everything ready to go. And then I'm ready for an awesome weekend. Let's go. Alright, there's camp set up. Tied these all out for my awning. I've got one more tie out, well actually 3 more, but this one's just ready in case I get rain and need to tie that down to get some water. Note to self, put the rug down first, then put all these things down. A little bit easier to put the rug down then. You can see I had to kind of lift that up and move it, but it's good now. And then yeah, that'll be a nice cozy spot to hang out, protected from the sun. And here's my kitchen, all ready to go. Fridge is ready to go. I just put my dry food down there while I'm at camp, and then put it up there when it's time for bed or I'm leaving camp. And then I've got running water on this, which goes down and exits out of here into that gray can. If I'm really out in the middle of the wilderness, then I just run that hose you know, away from camp and just let it keep draining. But since I'm at a campground, I use the gray tank. It's even gray, so works out pretty good. So that's camp, guys. Pretty simple. I can set up more, I can set up less. For the most part, this is about the minimum setup that I would anticipate, besides one-nighters, where I don't want to really set up anything and I'm just kind of heading out for a quick overnight. But this is about as simple as it gets. I think it took me 45 minutes, including leveling the trailer. So, not bad. Not bad at all. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Right there. It's a beautiful thing. All right, setup is complete. Last guy really had a one-man tent, nice easy one, so I think we're pretty much set. The rest of the guys are just kind of sharing sites, so time to get changed and hit the water. Let's go.
Oh, I didn't know if this was picture worthy.
Oh, it's picture worthy, Paul. This is it.
Oh, this is video worthy.
Oh,
Is that what's
yeah.
going on here?
Wow.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks, man. Hey guys, good morning. So it's probably mid-morning now. Got up, well, first of all, I had a great night's sleep. That was so peaceful. Awesome in there, just awesome. And then woke up, had myself some coffee, ate with the guys, and yeah, now I'm just relaxing. They all went to the beach area. But I'm a little bit under the weather, not 100%, and I'm not looking to go, you know, it's not exactly hot out, so I'm not looking to go into the water and then get cold and possibly make things worse, so I'm just chilling. Alright, so if you watched my last adventure with my family, you know that I alluded to something going on with the trailer. I was going to make a video on it, but I'm kind of waiting until the entire issue is resolved and I can give you a good solid video of what happened and what needed to happen to get it fixed. How did it get fixed? How did that process work? You know, all the ins and outs, especially for people who are looking to buy an Escapod, to know kind of how the customer service works and ultimately what it's like to own one and not be co-located in Utah where they're sold. So I will go into more detail of that, but I figured in this video, because it's taken a little longer than I was anticipating, I think in this video I will at least go over briefly kind of what's going on. I mean, look at the ambiance that's created by that window. It's beautiful. The downside to that is this is also a huge area where you can get water ingress. And what ended up happening real quick is I was getting water coming down right here, and basically got this all wet, came down here, got all this wet underneath this thing, traveled here, and it got my mattress wet. And I didn't notice that that was an issue until a nasty rainstorm came through, and we got more than just a small amount of rain. I've only had the trailer for, a month. So, yeah, this was pretty shortly after I got it. Now, all right. Now this is the channel that goes on the inside that you just saw. All right. So imagine this kind of going around. This is where the window's sitting, and this is the channel. And you got this adhesive here. And what they do is they staple this all the way around, and then they roll this adhesive on there, and that keeps it sealed. Now, for whatever reason, the person that did my installation did not do enough of the staples. There's been a couple things. I'm not going to get into all that. That's what the follow-up video will be on, along with how this ends up turning out. But as of right now, I tried to fix it myself by, they sent me some instructions to take this window off. I took the window off, which that's kind of how this happened. Anyway, so taking the window off was a whole separate thing. Well, I'm not going to get into all the details, but suffice it to say, I'm getting a new window. It'll all be taken care of. It is what it is. But the big thing is getting water coming in. And what's happening is when it's heavy, heavy, heavy rain, it will sit up there, and it's finding some way in this channel, and then ultimately following this channel all the way down to the lowest points and then dripping. What I ended up doing was on the other side of this, I took this all off and then basically put adhesive and re-adhered that to try to fix it. And it did. It fixed most of it. However, instead of it coming out here and just getting everything wet, inside of here, it was kind of coming down the sides. And you can't see that too well. But it was coming down the sides and basically still eventually getting enough moisture in there that things would get wet. It's not as big of a deal now, but enough that for the amount of money you're spending on this trailer, this has got to be done, and it's got to be done right. So it's kind of a down and dirty way of explaining it. I will do a much better video on it once this is completely done. I've spent some time making videos, sending them to Escapod, working with Chris there, and basically explaining what's going on. And he's been great to work with. An awesome guy to work with. So hopefully everything will be fixed. I have an appointment to have a professional completely redo the installation at a local RV place near where I live next Tuesday. And it'll be right before I take it out with my wife. So I'm really hoping that this will be the end of any of the water ingress and no more issues. I will let you guys know, and I'll make a follow-up video where it's just dedicated to this issue, where I can kind of explain it and show with video and pictures with some B-roll, kind of what happened and what ended up needing to happen to fix it, and really overall my experience. Oh, I'm getting a message. Badger the Rambler, I'm copying you, and you actually sound really good. Over.
Roger that. You're loud and clear too. What are you doing? Kicking back?
I'm currently looking at a camera while I'm talking to you. Say hi to YouTube. Over.
Hey, it's the Rambler. Shout out to you. Over and out.
Anyway, so that's what that is. But yeah, I'll do that follow-up video, and that way people can kind of know firsthand what it's like to have a problem, and what it's like to deal with that problem. Oh yeah, some good stuff. Got to get the pretzel, the flip sides.
That we've done in the past. So when she was asking me what I wanted,
What is it called?
it's blueberry vanilla goat cheese.
Oh man,
Once I scoop this, you could flip it over. But
no, that looks.
But I was like, remember that goat cheese stuff we had in that picnic? And she was like, yeah, I'll get that again.
Where'd she get it?
Oh yeah, is it everything we think it is?
Really? Oh, it's at Aldi too.
It's a dream come true.
All right, good. This is camping.
Yep.
No, it's not. This camping is fun.
Hey,
Yeah, this is how it.
this is the woods.
It's really good. I'll try a little bit.
Man,
You guys rough
Paul
sleeping,
up
guys.
one up me for the charcuterie on this one. I was enjoying cheese, crackers, and
Just gonna change your life.
hold on, hold on.
Oh my gosh.
It's good, right?
All right, I'm waiting in anticipation here.
It's all right. It's delicious.
Oh, all right, I gotta try
We
it.
need
Give
a-
me
yeah, we
some.
need another-
For the camera. Life changing as well.
It's very creamy.
Yep. Give it time like Mark did. Really, really take it in.
Oh, dude, you are wrong, Mark. This is phenomenal.
Noah, let's get somebody else's opinion.
Oh man, that is.
I'll give it a shot.
No, I'll.
Ask him how how long it was.
Hey Nate, you gotta push down the the button, then wait 1 second, then talk, then say over, and then depress the button. Over.
Holy.
Roger, over.
It's cool we can hear him so clearly.
That is cool.
Yeah, that.
The view up here is too nice to come down that quickly.
Josh.
It's like Roger.
All right, fair enough. So that answers our next question, which was going to be how's the view? Over.
This year, regulate the fire temp. That's all I'm trying to do.
Just because we all don't trust you doesn't mean you shouldn't trust yourself.
That does look really good. I can't wait to get into that.
It's gonna be tough.
It's all gooey. Ooh yeah.
Gooey and juicy. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Some good stuff. I just don't know how to get it out of here now.
I don't know actually. I think I know if I don't.
Yeah.
You can't do that on the ground.
Yeah.
You should have done this before your hike.
Yes.
Yeah,
Go on that.
that's close enough.
Oh.
Well,
Close enough.
Yeah, I was doing.
Skipped it.
Asking for directions.
Yes. Wow. Great job.
Where does it lead? Where does it lead? It was so much effort to get one.
I can't believe.
All right, good morning. Man, last night I stayed up way too late. So after it got to quiet hours, came up to my cabin, and I don't know, I just didn't feel like going to bed. So I just kind of sat out here, really hung out, and basically looked out at this the greenery out here, which I could barely see anything out there because it's pitch black. But with the ambiance of the lights around here, it's actually pretty cozy, even just sitting out on the porch area. It's pretty nice. And then, then eventually I came inside the cabin, and I was like, let's watch some YouTube. So I watched a little YouTube, and watching a movie. Before I know it's past 12:30, and I'm like, I gotta go to bed. So I stayed up pretty late. So yeah, now I'm just hanging out in the camper because I don't know. This just feels comfy in here, and I really do enjoy kind of being able to look up and kind of see around, and you got good airflow. You can see out. It's basically like having a bed but out on a porch. It's pretty nice. So I got my coffee sitting right here, and I got the woods, and probably gonna play a podcast of some sort and relax. So today Grayson's church family's all leaving, so it'll be just me and Grayson for the day and the evening. So we got one more night just to hang out, relax, and then tomorrow we'll be heading out. So let's see how today goes. Oh yeah, making some breakfast. Grayson's real excited about it. He's real excited about it.
Couldn't keep it together.
Look at these huge pancakes, all in that bacon grease.
Thanks, Bob.
Now this is that drip. Baba Cheeky. All right, everybody, I'm all packed up, got everything ready to go. Having a couple extra sips of coffee, just drained out all the water, and to dump some of this weight, I didn't use much water at all this time. I filled that tank up and basically had to dump it all. And now I'm doing my walk around while I sip the coffee just to make sure. Some things I always check for are my stabilizers. They are up. I make sure that I got you know, my chocks up so that way I'm not running over them. This has been one awesome trip. It has been relaxing. It's been fun. Met a lot of cool guys. I really appreciate everybody inviting me out. Thank you. Grayson, your church family's awesome, and I appreciate all of you. Thanks for having me out. And for the rest of everybody, I'll see you on the next one. See ya.